Alan Belcher here at UFC 77, talking with MMA News.
A special ed here with the man of the night, Alan Belcher. Alan the Talent Belcher. Alan, you look pretty talented in the ring tonight. Tell me about your boxing background, because you were certainly impressive on your feet.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have like a long boxing career or anything like that. I had a few when I was a teenager, a couple years ago. Probably 10, 15, something like that. Matches, boxing, and tough man, that kind of thing. But my gym is basically a boxing gym. I work with a lot of boxers. I have 3 really good boxing coaches, the Derwin brothers, Rusty, Rodney, and Ricky Derwin down on the Gulf Coast, and we're working boxing all the time. It's probably my favorite thing. Kind of went through a stage where, like for a year straight, all the time, just working the hands. So it's something I pick up good, and I feel slick. Like if I want to do Muay Thai, I can look just like the Thais, Dutch style, boxing. So it's just something that I pick up really easy. So I mean, I'm a huge fan of boxing, and I think it's really important in MMA to have good head movement and fast hands. So that's what I work.
At some point in the fight, it looked like there was a look across your face like you knew you had him.
Yeah.
When was that?
A couple different turn points. First off, when you see the big cut, in the back of my mind, I think the fight's gonna get stopped because of the cut, at least. If I don't knock him out, they're gonna eventually stop his cut. So everything else is just icing on the cake. So, and then some of the shots I landed, I could tell that they hurt him. He couldn't take me down. I knew it was gonna be over before long. So.
Did you cut him with the first right hand you hit him with?
No, it was a knee.
It's a knee.
Yeah. Whenever he first clinched, I grabbed his head. It was a knee to his forehead. Yeah.
What's next, Alan? Have you had any talks about what might be next for you?
Who knows? It's whatever the UFC throws at me. It's weight class is wide open. Hopefully somebody high up there. Probably someone like Patrick Cote. Sounds good. Who knows? There's tough guys. I like to fight. Any of them, I think I can fight with. And get to that next level. Of course, I want rematches. Everybody wants rematches. The 3 guys that I've lost in my career all fight in the UFC: Eastman, Yushin Okami, Kendall Grove. And it sounds stupid to ask for rematches sometimes, but I think everybody can see that every time I fight, I get better. So my losses, they're just kind of like wiping the slate clean because I'm critical. I'll go back and watch my fight tonight and see the shitty things that I did. Everybody's telling me, oh, you did great and this and that, but there's still a lot of things. I want to have a flawless victory,
Alan, some guys cut weight and they look like they were tired in the ring tonight. They look like cutting the weight really took a lot out of them. But you looked real fresh. Can you give me an idea of what your training process is like in making weight?
Man, you got to be strict on that diet and get as close as you can. I don't cut any less than these guys. I think I can fight at 205 easy. I came here at 202. That's strict on the diet, just ripped, and just started cutting my water back. By the time I cut weight in the sauna, I was like 93, something like that, and I cut 8 pounds. It's just about getting in totally awesome shape so you're able to cut that. And when I take it in there, it's mental. It's just like preparing for the fight. The day before the fight, everybody's training over. They just want to rest, and when it's time to cut weight, they're like, oh man, I'm getting tired from my fight and all this kind of stuff. So I just take it in and I'm like, I'll never quit. Get on the treadmill, bam, 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 get the heart rate up, and then I never let it stop. I go in the sauna when I want to get out, I stay in, sweat it out, bam, we do it, 30 minutes or something, go check the weight. You're like, damn, lost 5 pounds, that's awesome. Only got a few more to go, knock it out, get it over with, feeling great. So.
What did you think about the other fights tonight? Anything particular surprise you?
Let's see. Surprising.
Franklin Silva
is kind of like I pictured it. Rich was a little stiff going into the fight, man. It's tough to fight somebody after they killed you like that, But I don't think he was ready for that. But that's how I thought it would go. I figured he'd get him on the ground at one point because he'd really worked, and he worked trying to defend that tie clinch, but he was so stiff and stuff, you could see in his face he was getting tired. So I mean, no big surprises. Sylvia and Brandon Vera was kind of how I expected it. The size difference is just those that fight off. Jason Black and Matt Grice, that was a good fight. I think the the ref should have stopped it whenever Matt knocked him out, you know, and then the ref kind of let him get back whenever he had him choked out or whatever. But you know, if the referee would have stopped it, I don't think that would have been the fight of the night. I think my fight probably should have been the fight of the night. So.
Well, I agree with you. Alan Belcher, super talented, super awesome fight tonight. Congratulations, man.